I absolutely love my Casio watch collection, but are they good for EDC? That's the question I want to discuss today. When it comes to affordable digital watches, there's really nothing like Casio, starting with the venerable F91W. Now, this is their best selling digital watch of all time. They sell millions of these every single year, and I don't know how they can sell them at such a cheap price. This comes in, at least at the time, at $9.99. I think they've gone up in price, but you can still find them for less than $20. All of these watches, actually, I paid less than $20 for, except for this one over here, which I'll talk about in just a second. Now, in terms of the F91W, I think what makes it so popular is that, number one, it has a quartz movement. All of these have quartz movements. So when the battery runs out, you just take off the back, unscrew it, and then pop in a new battery, and you're good to go. It also is very simple. So you've got 3 buttons on this one. Some of them have 4 buttons. And so this one here, if you press the top, it has a side light. Some of them have a backlight. This one has a side light. Now, this is notorious for having one of the worst side lights of all time on any digital watch. And because of that, it kind of gives it this kind of character that is pretty iconic, especially with their dressed up model. It has the same backlight as well. So this one has a metal bracelet, but you can see it's got that same green side light, which doesn't really help you read the time in the dark very well. So just kind of a quirk that's been on these models for a very long time, actually since the beginning, that they haven't updated for some reason. Now you have this little mode button here. So you've got the date and the time. And then if you press this, you've got an alarm and then a stopwatch. And then back to the time. So that's basically it. It's for $10. That's what you're getting. It comes with a resin band. Obviously, I've swapped it out with this parachute band that I bought to match the green color. It comes in a variety of different colors. And I actually purchased this that kind of gives it a little added protection because it does have acrylic glass. Now, acrylic is basically plastic, so it's going to get scratched up very easily. You're not going to get mineral or sapphire crystal at this price, obviously. So, but I think that as you wear it and even get scratches on it, it gives watches a good bit of character. And so I don't mind that at all. So, but you do have to realize that it's going to get dinged up if you wear this as your daily driver. And so these two especially, even though this one does seem like it has a metal case, it's actually, I think, just a metal coating. So as you can see, I've already scratched mine up here. But I really like this one too because of the off-color or cream-colored dial, which is really just looks fantastic. And just a dressed-up version, like I mentioned before, of F91W. And I wear these quite often and interchange them out when I just feel like going with something a little bit different. Now, if you're looking for more of like a tool watch that does everything, then you're probably going to be looking at something like the Casio AE1200. Sometimes it's called the World Time. Some people call it the Casio Royale. And this one's awesome because it's got everything under the sun. It's got so many different complications and gives you a 10-year battery and 100 meters of water resistance. Now, all of these watches do have some sort of water resistance rating, but this one has 100 meters, so that's great if you want to go swimming with it or take it in the shower. You don't have to worry about it. So this one, because it's called the World Time, you can track 5 different time zones with this. You can also set not just 1, but 5 different alarms. And then 5 different timers. It's got the stopwatch and just a really cool watch face as well. I modded mine, as you can see. So I took some Goo Gone and took off all the branding and lettering and to make it really, really stealthy. And I think it really came out very nice. So it's got the same resin band as well as the plastic case as with all these models, except for this one. And that's pretty standard for Casios at this price. So because it's so cheap and because, again, it's running on a quartz movement, these are going to be very reliable. So if you just need the basics like alarm, stopwatch, timer, this is something that's going to serve you very well, especially if you need to set multiple timers or multiple alarms. This is just one of the best watches for $20 that you can get of all time. So that's the Casio Royale. Now, if you wanted to do something or get something a little bit more quirky, they do offer things like this. These are 2 calculator watches. This is the classic one that is seen in the Back to the Future movie. Marty McFly is wearing this one, so a lot of people like this one for that fact. This one, it has a data bank, so you can store names and phone numbers on there, but still has the calculator and just a little bit more of a premium look to it as well. So that's why I paid $25 for this one versus $20 for this one. I believe this one, now they're making newer versions in different colors. And you can also probably actually all of these models, they do offer ones with metal bracelets and upgraded cases, so that are more dressed up like this. So you could go that, but you're going to be paying a little bit of extra money for that. In terms of EDC, I think you can definitely find a watch that would fit your EDC needs. All of these have a stopwatch, an alarm, some of them have a timer, and it really depends what you're looking for. And just in terms of affordability, because they're so cheap, you can put together a 3-watch collection of Casios for under $50 if you wanted to. And so that's, I think, why I love these watches for EDC. And they're super lightweight too, so you can just wear them and not even know that you have them on, or you sometimes forget that you have them on until you need it. So that's another feature of these watches. So let me know what you think down in the comments section below. Do you think Casios are great for EDC? I know a lot of people have Casios, even prominent watch collectors have a few Casios in their collection. Obviously, if you go up to the G-Shock line, they're going to be more premium and more expensive. But for these watches that are in and around the $20 price point, I don't think you can really go wrong with them for EDC purposes. So love to hear your thoughts below. And until the next video, God bless.